The day has finally arrived where we must take Sydney to college and also sadly depart with Nola, our dog that we had for the past 4 years. Well, that's what I thought. And I'm under the impression that we was just dropping her off and this person was going to take care of the dog. But I later find out on the ride to Ann Arbor that we was just boarding the dog for a couple of days as we take Sid to college. In a few days, we're going to be heading to Mexico, and we still haven't figured out what we're going to do with Nola. Sadly, it's become too expensive to even fly her to Mexico. And we're learning that you've got to get a private company to even get her there. Transport her to the next country. I know my wife is trying to find every single way to make it possible. But I still don't think we need no dog in Mexico. At least not right away. We got a lot more adjusting to do once we get to the new country next week. Like getting the kids into summer camp, into school. Getting used to the climate, the weather. And worrying about a dog while we're ripping and running the streets is just a little too much, I think. But I'm sure we'll find Nola a good home if we can't bring her. Somebody who will love her just as much as we do. And I know it's going to be hard on Sydney because she really did care for the dog. She took her for all her walks. But you know what? Sometimes change is good. And sometimes learning about sacrifices is good also. It will make you a stronger person in the future. Maybe one day when she graduates college, she'll get her own dog that she can have in her house and take care of. And who knows, maybe one day in the future we might get another dog while living in Mexico for Sydney, Max, and Milan. But right now, it's just not the time. Although my wife is trying to find every way possible to get her to Mexico. Guess it wasn't as easy as we thought. But on a happy note, we out here in Ann Arbor. And I'm really impressed by this university. First, let me just give a shout out to my HBCU, Johnson C. Smith, who also rocks blue and gold. Maybe that's why I like it so much, because it reminds me of my university with the colors.
What are you doing?
But it also reminds me of my childhood. My brother was a big Michigan fan. And I was a big Fab Five fan. Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, Juwan Howard. And now my daughter is about to go to Michigan, which is real big. Me and my wife went hard in the bookstore and bought tons and tons of Michigan stuff. And I bought tons of stuff to bring to Mexico, like these Michigan flip-flops, shorts, hats, socks, jerseys.
They got Say Wolverines, got the Block M, got the Jordan
Even a
sign.
shirt to go running in. So I'm all Michigan down once I get to Mexico. And I'm ready for that Mexico heat.